welcome to Bedtime Stories with OPL. I'm Miss Beth. Go grab your favorite stuffy, get comfy, and let's hear a story. Whoa, Mr. Bunny! I think it's time to go to bed. Yes, it is. What if I read you a story? Alright. Tuck him in. Here's your teddy bear. Here's a carrot in case you get hungry. Alright. Tonight's story is about the Princess and the Pea. And we have a really cool poem about a sea princess. So here's the Princess and the Pea. There once was a prince who wanted to marry a princess, but she was to be a real princess. So he traveled about all through the world to find a real one, but everywhere there was something in the way. There were princesses enough, but whether they were real princesses, he could not quite make out. There was always something that did not seem quite right. So he came home again and was quite sad, for he wished so much to have a real princess. There's a lot to have a sea princess in the family. One evening, a terrible storm came on. It lightened and thundered, the rain streamed down, it was quite fearful. Then there was a knocking at the town gate, and the old king went out to open it. It was a princess who stood outside the gate. But mercy, how she looked from the rain and rough weather. The water ran down from her hair and her clothes. It ran in at the points of her shoes and out at the heels. And yet she declared that she was a real princess. Yes, we will soon find that out, thought the old queen, but she said nothing, only went into the bedchamber, took all the bedding off, and put a pea on the flooring of the bedstead. Then she took 20 mattresses and laid them upon the pea, and then 20 eider-down beds upon the mattresses. On this the princess had to lie all night. In the morning she was asked how she had slept. "Oh, miserably," said the princess. "I scarcely closed my eyes all night long. Goodness knows what was in my bed. I lay upon something hard so that I'm black and blue all over. It's quite dreadful." Now they saw that she was a real princess, for though the 20 mattresses and the 20 eider-down beds she had felt the pea. No one but a real princess could be so delicate. So the prince took her for his wife. For now he knew that he had a true princess, and the pea was put in the museum, and it is there now unless somebody has carried it off. Look, this is a true story. This poem is called The Sea Princess. In a palace of pearl and seaweed, set around with shining shells, under the depths of the ocean, the little sea princess dwells. Sometimes she sees the shadow of a great whale passing by, or a white-winged vessel sailing between the sea and the sky. And when through the waves she rises, beyond the breakers' roar, she hears the shouts of children at play on the sandy shore, and sees the ship's sides tower above like a wet black wall, or shouts to the roaring breakers and answers the seagull's call. But down in the quiet waters, better she loves to play, making a seaweed garden, purple and green and gray, stringing with pearls a necklace, or learning curious spells from the water witch, gray and ancient, and hearing the tales she tells. Out in the stable her seahorse champs in his crystal stall, and fishes with scales that glisten come leaping forth at her call. So the little princess is busy and happy all day, just as the human children are busy and happy at play. And when the darkness gathers over the lonely deep, on a bed of velvet seaweed, the princess is rocked to sleep. Good night, Mr. Bunny. I hope you enjoyed our story tonight. We have lots of great stories just like it at the library, so come see where your imagination can take you. Sweet dreams!